Okay, guys. So, as you know, some of us are having some issues with somebody. They be fucking playing some dumb shit. Yeah, Ace of Swords would fucking start it off right now. You're like, no. No. You're like, no, bitch. Sorry. You're a liar. You're a fucking liar. Because, you know what? Honestly, I just got no respect for somebody who legit does not know how to communicate shit to ya, but they can sure fucking talk a lot about ya. You know what the funny thing about most of the people, well, I know if you're on my channel, you don't have a problem fucking talking on your own behalf. That's for damn sure. And what's really fucking annoying is when people fucking try to say, oh, I tried talking. Okay, did you try writing me a letter? Did you sing a song? Did you whisper? Did you burp it? Did you burp the ABCs? Because, bitch, try harder. 9 of Pentacles, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Ace of Swords, 10 of Pentacles in the reverse. Hermit in the reverse. 10 of Pentacles in the reverse would be a fucking home with a fucking stable home, honestly. Changing. Some of you guys are legit fucking, your home has been disrupted a little bit. And you got the Hermit in the reverse. I see I hear secrets coming out, things are coming out, you're coming out, shit's coming out. Wheel of Fortune. Yeah, anything can happen at this point, literally. So, what more than likely is going to happen is everybody's going to be everybody and everybody else. And be prepared. You know, that's all you can really do is just fucking know that at this time, during this chaos, pretty much, shit is supposed to be shifted, and, it's not going to be great. There's going to be some shifts that you're going to enjoy. There's going to be days that you fucking are going to miss whatever the fuck you're going to regret what you enjoy on different days, you know? You're going to go through different feelings about how the fuck you feel about it. There's a lot when it comes to family shifting. It's like you got to look at the bigger picture, you know? You got to look at who's involved. You got to look at how everybody's connected, what the facts are, and what the options are. And how you're going to go about dealing with it, honestly, because there's a lot of really big decisions that are made during a shift in a family. Guarded, yeah. 9 of Wands here. Somebody's fucked straight. Guarded as fuck. They're like, they probably have all these people. Literally, it could be fucking 8 different people, honestly, against them. Look at this back. Like, if they have all this back, like, then they have this one fucking thing to themselves. It could be one against all these other people, or you could be somebody who's guarding. You could be just guarding everything in your life. Like, I don't want you to be guarded. I don't want you to worry about that, because that gives them a sense of fucking power over you. Exactly. Fucking 10 of Swords in the reverse. They're literally, what they were trying to do is take you the fuck down, bro. Exactly. Stopped it. The universe did not fucking let this happen. You didn't let this happen. Because you know what? You're not even somebody who fucking needs to lie about shit. If you were even involved in anything and somebody else had to come to you and ask you about it in any way whatsoever that was just like beating around the bush, you're going to fucking notice. You're going to notice. And that is just not flattering whatsoever to people like us. And honestly, like, that's what's happening here. I feel like you're very guarded because you just feel like the people around you, honestly, like, they've done something. Somebody's done something. Somebody has done something so significant. Yeah, Page of Swords. It seems like it was like a little thing, but it actually was enough to actually turn a whole freaking dynamic upside down. And create the Hermit in the reverse. Yeah, look at you, walking away from an abusive family by yourself. We have the Empress here, so that's good. It's in the upright. So you are coming up as whether you found yourself being the one whoever the heck handles this, honestly, the most beautifully and the most maturely, will be the one who will be in the Empress position. And the Wheel of Fortune is up right now. So anybody could take that position. based off of like how they react. So if people are saying things about you that need to be discussed, offer that discussion time. And put yourself out there to be available to clear up any matters. When you're asked, it's okay if you can't find a way to say it all. But you don't want to lie. Even if you say, I'm not comfortable talking about this, I do want to talk to you about this. Star energy. I love this. The second time this, you know what? Five of Swords in the reverse. Sneaky people. Because you busted them, bro. And be here. You are going to rescue your family to safety if you want. I see the Strength in the reverse. Like, some of you guys, whoever's feeling weak right now is probably the one who's bullshitting. So, that's what I'm just saying. Keep your cool, dude. When you're not doing the things that people are saying about you, and you actually have a genuine reason to be sad, honestly, at that point, when you're really feeling broken down inside and you find out that people around you were gossiping about you and putting you down and using that moment of pain to their advantage to feel something what you felt good when I was fucking struggling. You were talking about me while I was struggling. You said what? That's fucking crazy. And then you get to this point where people are exaggerating stories or just fucking making them up or they believe in whatever. Like, whatever, bro. Literally, I blog every day. You do what you do every day. People are so fucking pathetic that, honestly, it just shows how low of a self-esteem they have. You can't sit there and actually say that you are talking bad. Why the fuck would you need to talk shit to somebody who's struggling, bro? If they're doing so damn bad that it caught your attention and you had to go fucking find somebody and tell them, oh my gosh, did you see this person? Why wouldn't you? If your first thought isn't to help somebody that fucking makes, if you're going to run and go, oh my gosh, Martha, did you see Leslie? Her hair was so tangly today. It was disgusting. So you don't even run that fast if a car is about to hit something. Most of those people don't even speak back in a fucking argument. They'd be like, and you'd be like, what's going on, dude? Say something. And they stay mute. You know why they're not saying something? Because they don't know how to talk truth. They don't know how to speak truth. Facts. And whatever the fuck is on their mind or on their mouth, it's not truth. It's fucking, they think in their head what they think, but they can't speak it, dude. So they fucking do it behind your back. These type of people, sneaky, but you fucking already knew they were struggling. You already knew. You didn't really try to hide anything, I see. And don't bother hiding it. Just fucking tell people whatever the fuck it is that you feel comfortable with telling them, but don't lie. You know, being able to reveal your own true self and what you're really going through, that's a pace of your own. And for people to sit there and pressure you into fucking telling them shit can cause you to honestly panic and tell them things that are not true or in a way that could need to be retold later and it would sound like a different story. You don't want to be put in those situations, so don't allow them to fucking do that to you. Sometimes we don't have the words to say how we feel. Sometimes we've never been through something yet. And sometimes people want to push us and make us explain things. Or be in relationships, or fucking give them more. They want to demand more. You're trying to tell people like, man, I don't know, I'm not feeling so good. Well, not feeling so good, maybe they don't know what they feel. And in my opinion, straight up, dude, I've helped thousands and thousands of students. I've not fucking half a million. I don't even care. Millions. I would help anybody. I help people all fucking day. But you know what? Sometimes we're just around straight people that honestly have been the honestly biggest enemies of us all. And it's okay. It's okay. Because as long as you're not trying to hide who you are, you won't fear this. Their biggest weapon is to embarrass or take you down. Blackmail. They don't got fucking blackmail when you fucking tell your own story. And that is why the fuck I blog. And how I've lived my life, honestly, since I've struggled. Is I speak about it on a regular basis, and some people might say, oh, you're going through this, or oh, you're doing that. Okay, I don't really need people in my life at this time who want to fucking tell me what the fuck I'm doing. How about you just fucking tell me what the fuck you did, ask me what I did, and we can have a conversation. I don't ask anybody to fucking come around me and tell me what the fuck I'm doing. Why would I need you to do that? Why? You literally, I don't need it. If you want to give me a recommendation and say, Tara, you're angry, you need anger management, I heard that yesterday. If you want to say, Tara, you need to go to fucking get some services done so that you can fucking clear your mind and really just kind of like really think clearly about what the fuck you exactly are wanting to do. Because it's like, it's a little bit foggy right now. That's fine. I'll admit that. I'll admit anything. But I'll be damned, honestly, if at the end of the day I'll be sitting in front of anybody that I find out was two-faced as fuck. That now wants to fucking argue longer because we know? Uh-huh. Please. Yeah, you a page, bro. Dumped out. Dumped out, dude. Dumped out. Some people don't understand, dude. I don't know. Some people, yeah, fool in the reverse. Yeah, you're not taking that fucking dumbass leap of faith now, huh? How's your leap of faith going, bro? That's what you want to ask these people. How the fuck did that work for you? Facts. Like, do you think you could fuck me over? I was pure. So now that you see that, you know what? This person probably doesn't know that the reason why their master plan has been not working or slowed completely down or just whatever the fuck it is. They don't realize that it's because of their energy. They manifest what the fuck they are, bro. That's probably where they ended up, was with a bunch of people who are also going to talk shit about other people that have low self-esteem and are jealous and envious of what other people have just because, really, they probably had a master plan like this person that didn't work. And they fucking can't believe it. And they ended up serving the consequences of their own plan. Their own plan. They thought that their plan was going to fucking do this. They thought they were going to actually use you for the plan as like what, a fucking cushion as you get around the riverbed? Please, bro. You're a beaver dam now. Or can stay there until I rescue you. Facts. They ain't getting out of it because they fucked you over. So you will end up having to return to get this person out of where they are once you either fucking fall for their dumb shit again, or this person learns a fucking lesson and actually calls you back. Calls you back through your heart chakra. Heart chakra. Because you wouldn't have left this fucking person like the way that you did if you were only fucking connected to the mind. No, this person broke it. They fucking disconnected. They really fucked up. Whoever this is, fucking made a big mistake. Yeah. Tower moment. And honestly, these are two different kinds of tower moments, guys. I think this person thought they were going to cause all of this for you. And they were going to fucking not have to... They thought they were going to deal with that? No, this person did not think through what the fuck they were doing. And this person has yet to probably fucking own any of the shit that they've done. And you are a different person than you used to be. This person may have known who you were from what you've told them or what other people have told them in the past. And so sometimes they might even use some of that against you. That's okay. That's another note to self. Not to respond. Why would you want to communicate with somebody who's talking shit to you? Go ahead. All you need to do is just, if you feel like you need to ask some questions about what's going on, you're welcome to do that, but don't add more. Don't really put, oh, I feel like you really fucked me over, which I do sometimes. Just say, you know, I'm just looking at this and this and this, and these are the facts, and that's just what's concerning me. And you can ask them if they feel like explaining anything. If not, then fine. You're not here to make anybody else be honest. You're here to fucking honestly just be challenged to have integrity and respond respectfully. If you find yourself getting heated up, withdraw from the conversation and just chill out for a second, because that's what they're going to do. This person is going to get more amplified as time goes on because their master plan's falling apart. And they're in a fucking... they were not planning on being where the fuck they're going to end up. This person basically is going to slander you so much, possibly. And they stabbed you in the fucking back with all these swords. So they could probably fucking have talked to 10 different people about you. They fucking tried everything to bring you down. But when it happened, you didn't respond the way that they expected. And you if you were genuine and you were honest, the universe supports that. So if you said, you know what, it is true, I am doing that and I need some help, you won the game. Because the only other outcome was that both of you would have lost. This person doesn't get credit for going behind your back and spreading rumors about you that eventually fucked your life up and got you in trouble. And it won't. It's not going to, because you know what? You were accountable and you were honest. And if this person is no longer anywhere near you, to be honest, you don't even have a fucking issue. So this person removed themselves, saved you from their energy, their fucking blackmailing. They spread rumors and gossip about you that, honestly, you were just like, you know what? I'm not going to lie, I do that sometimes. I need to get some help. People respect that. They respect that. And that's what you would have said to this person too, had they respected you and came to you with the same damn shit. Which tells me that this person wasn't trying to fucking get that from you. They have an ulterior plan, motive, and what they were trying to use you as was a fucking pun. They were going to use you as the fucking guilt trip. But no, you actually owned it immediately. You removed yourself from the situation. And now what's funny is that this person, without you causing all this what, I want to see how great they're doing now. Let's see how great you are. No, if you've probably noticed, this person's still calling you, needing you, trying to get a reaction out of you. That's because they didn't expect this plan to be going, how many more days was this gonna be, you know, like, like they're freaking out. They're freaking the fuck out now. And since they are so far from fucking being an honest person, I can only imagine how many different people this person is going to have to be honest with. Because if I were you, I would not allow this person any mercy. Don't be rude. But the only way I would move forward with any of these type of people is to do a full-blown family group meeting. Because whether this is in the workplace or these are... whoever the fuck has been involved in these conversations needs to be in a fucking personal face-to-face meeting. And if that's not something that they can do, or if this individual person can, just literally text you or call you and actually fucking make sense. Not a fake sense. Make sense, bitch. Some people are going, oh, I'm sorry, like, I love you. No. Make sure they break it down in writing about what they're sorry for. And after that, make sure that I hope you do a fucking meeting. Because everyone needs to be present to witness each and every person's face during this shit. And then it needs to be made very fucking clear that if anybody want to gossip after this, fucking you better be saying it to my face, or honestly, I don't want to hear about it. And you make that clear at that meeting with all those people in the room. Next time anybody has something to say, I ask, don't say I'd appreciate it, I ask that you come to me or send me a message, give me the opportunity to talk to you about it, and that other people do not relay other people's information on another's behalf. Like, you don't need a middleman. You need to be courageous. You need to learn communication skills. And gossiping, if they're going to gossip about you or to you, they will always fucking gossip about you. Don't ever feel flattered when somebody comes up to you running their mouth about another person, bro. What, you think that's juice? No. It's lemon fucking in your eyeball because you're an idiot for fucking listening. You'll not only get karma for not fucking telling that person to redirect them and say, hey, well, I'm sorry that you went through that. That sounds like it was a lot. Have you talked to Sonia about that yet? Done. Have you talked to Sonia about that? Watch their face. Well, you don't need to hear more. Otherwise, you know damn well you are not the one who needs to go fucking deal with this shit. You need to help another person find their words. And when the words that we're using are not working, you can evaluate the other person that you're speaking to and just decide, like, are they in a place of maturity, stability? Do they have a clear mind? What's going on? What is it that's delaying this person from honestly being able to understand what I'm saying? If there's a true fucking, like, issue, again, do a fucking meeting, bro. Do it. You need to do a meeting. Anytime there's more people than one talking about something, obviously it's a pattern. Obviously it's a problem. That's fine. People need to be able to correct. That's for sure. People should express. That's for sure. But don't gossip. Once you gossip, you double sin, because God asks that we're there for our people. Like, He really wants us to help another. That's why I teach these things. That's why I put my own stories on blast. And that's why, honestly, I get so disturbed when there's somebody from our side of the fence and they fucking go and snitch other people off or just talk shit, and it's just weird. It's weird to me. I get it when sober people talk shit, but when it's from your own fucking kind, like, when it's from your own group, when it's from your best friends, like, it doesn't matter. Like, obviously, anybody that was close to you, if they are going to go out into the yonder and put everything out on blast and fucking, it becomes it's different. It's fucking freaky. It's like, what? It's freaky. It's like having a murderer that was living in your home. It's that bad. It is. It hits up there with, like, the murder, you know what I mean? The worst crimes for me. I would rather probably be around a murderer than somebody who would blackmail me and record me and take notes and snitch me off and try to ruin relationships. And if that's something that you're dealing with, honestly, get the fuck up and out of there, because your prayers are not going to be answered as far as, like, how that gets better if they change. You have a lot going on for you. You're coming up at the 9 of Pentacles. And honestly, the Hierophant's just saying, hang on a second. You have options. You have options. You need to sit down right now and actually ask yourself, what move? Because it's like chess right now. It's like chess game. And you could die. You can make the wrong... It's like... right there. It's that chess game. Fucking make a break move. And, it's just saying to be patient. And, just, don't get too involved. But don't uninvolve yourself. You just want to speak briefly. And again, anybody that's coming to you with another person's opinion or questions or anything like that, that person, you can tell them to go tell that. You don't need to just say, yeah, well, that person should be, talking to me about that themselves. Never take information from another person unless you should be fucking picking up that phone and calling them on a 3-way call right then and there. Why are you talking to me about this? Nancy needs to come talk to me. And if she can't talk to me, she can text me. And at the beginning, she can say, I can't talk to you because you're crazy, so I'm texting you. Can you please just try your best to stay calm? That's up to her. If she thinks you're crazy and she's scared of you, she should learn how to fucking communicate that. How the fuck would you know? A fucking dickweed over here is fucking telling you. I got that when my mom said it yesterday. She found a way to communicate that shit. Google it. I don't care what you gotta do. But the minute you choose to fucking gossip or talk shit about somebody behind their back, not everybody's into that. In fact, they're completely against it. So you gotta make sure that whatever fence you fucking choose, you don't get to hang out with this group and fucking, you basically go, it's like bring it on energy. You want fucking cheerlead for the other group, dude, and then coming back over here, no, bro, you're done. No. It's like fucking you being Colin Kaepernick and trying to come over here and be on the Seahawks team. It's like, it's the biggest of the baddest. Like, it's the worst. It's like if convicts were police officers. It's like such an opposite. It's very concerning and disturbing. These type of people are all over the place, but when they're near you, you gotta just ask yourself, man, why am I the target? And why did I fall for this? That's what matters. It does not matter what this person's saying. It matters that you be a genuine person. You handle shit. No matter what. And if anybody's messing with you, obviously, they're not really that powerful. They're not. If you know that somebody is messing with you, then they're not really that powerful. They seem weak. They've already exposed themselves. They're discovered. And what, they're still fucking trying to get your attention? Bro. It just simply means that they're not satisfied. Still. Even though they claim that they were not satisfied with whatever the fuck you did. You know what, honestly, I would leave them where the fuck they're at, away from you. Because it proves to anybody else, like, fucking, who was around them, the fucking da-da-da-da-da, that, honestly, that's just the way that they fucking have been. And it was never fucking a person that makes somebody else fucking this way. Especially when you're a strong person who doesn't even raise or teach anybody to do things of that sort. That's another good indication this person might be full of shit. I already told you, like, look around and see what other people are having to say. Like, this person just comes up with the most random fucking information, huh? It's so bizarre you gotta fucking listen to it? Or it was so bizarre you need to fucking probably question it. Don't take any piece of information to heart. It came out of somebody's fucking ass. And fucking, they carry around petrified turds every fucking day, just hoping that someday it's gonna turn into something. Something fucking good. They're gonna fucking, finally fucking, shut your mouth. How about you do that? That's really good of you to do. And go focus on yourself. And quit blaming everybody else for why the fuck your life is the way that it is. And I can tell you right now, if anybody's paying any sort of attention to you, your life must be fucking really amazing, because they barely pay attention to anything. So even though it might feel like you're a target and you don't understand why, you're their hope. And they're hoping to control you and make you do what they say. And they think that they're going to gain more out of it. Maybe some of them are actually jealous that you've put your energy towards something else, and they don't like it. They don't want to share that. And so now they might be trying to just literally fucking detour you, thinking that this is the way to actually get you to be the way that they would like you to be. But no. Because you would have done all that anyway. They didn't see or respect what your plan was. And now that you see what they were planning to do to you to get their way, it's selfish. And it's concerning. And it's dangerous for you. You don't need to be around somebody who is honestly, at any given time, willing to compromise your life, your relationships. They were putting those things on the line. They were deciding which things out of your life needed to be cut out so that they could gain more from you. Instead of telling you how they felt or share you or give you an opportunity to enjoy, they fucking tried to make it to where you were putting these ultimatums. Like, you're not going to do this if you don't do this. So you've been. No, that's not okay. And I didn't even think of that. But yeah, this person, they didn't like that somebody else was getting more time with you. Or I don't know. What is this person's problem? I don't even know. This person, though, is, this person has issues that are, they're dangerous for whoever the target was, because basically this energy is saying that this person I feel like this person goes through different mood swings, different emotions. I also am picking up this energy that this person does not like you with other people. Like, they only like you to themselves. I feel like this person honestly doesn't, I don't know if they really just like want the most out of you, or if they just don't want to share you. But you have somebody in your life that 100% tries to sabotage you and your relationships with others. Because they just don't like, it makes them uncomfortable. Like, it makes them, like, they don't like, it's either they don't want to see you happy, or they don't fucking like anybody else happy around you. Either way, you know what gets me the most? Is this person doesn't even really care to have you all to themselves. It's just that anytime they notice you're kind of doing something that is out of what the fuck is best for them, that bothers them. So they speak on it. And this person has no room whatsoever to be speaking on anybody's behalf. If this person feels like it bothers them so damn much what anybody else is doing, you should probably find contentment within yourself and stop fucking looking at everybody and gossiping and then blaming and then really making it a reason for your fucking feelings. Bro, you started feeling like this fucking 4 steps ago. 19 people ago. 7 years ago. It's a pattern. It's you and who you are, and you should really think about that.